Thank you for tuning in to Terry Swoop Videos. HBO is doing a reunion show on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And this show ran from 1989 to 1995. And it's my favorite black show of all time. It's my favorite TV show of all time, period. It's been off the air for about 25 years. And to see everybody from the original cast coming back for the show is amazing. And they're even going to bring back Janet Hubbard, who was the original Aunt Viv. So Daphne Reed and Janet Hubbard are going to return as Aunt Viv. They're both going to come back for the reunion show. So that's great news. As you all know, Will Smith and Janet Hubbard haven't spoke to each other in over 20 years. But eventually they got in contact with each other and they sat down and had a friendly conversation and they worked out their differences. So Janet Hubbard no longer hates Will Smith. They patched things up and she's gonna return for the reunion show. Janet Hubbard played Aunt Viv on the show for the first 3 seasons of the show. And after the 3rd season, she wanted a raise in her salary. She was currently getting paid $10,000 per episode. And then she wanted a raise to $50,000 per episode. Will Smith was making $200,000 per episode at the time. And she goes to Will Smith and she tells him, "Can you talk to the producers about getting me a raise on my weekly salary?" And Will Smith responds to her by saying, "I'm not in charge of who gets paid what. You have to work out your salary with the producers." And this is the reason why Will Smith and Janet didn't speak to each other for over 20 years. And she left the show after the 3rd season, and Daphne Reed took over as Aunt Viv. And I thought Daphne did a great job of playing Aunt Viv. She gets a lot of hate from a lot of the original fans of the show, but I thought she always did a great job of Aunt Viv. She wasn't as funny, she wasn't as witty as the original Aunt Viv, but I thought she did a great job. And I didn't have a problem with her playing the role. But everybody on the show is over 40. Even Ashley is 40 years old. So that just tells you how long ago this was. When Ashley is 40 years old. The little girl on the show is 40 years old. That just tells how fast time flies. It's hard to believe it's been 25 years since the show has been on the air. But I'm just glad to see it's coming back. Hopefully it will come back for a series and not just a reunion show. I wish they could have done the reunion show when Uncle Phil was still alive. As you all know, James Avery passed away in 2016. And it's not going to be the same without him. But hopefully it's still going to be a good show. A lot of people have different opinions about this topic. Leave a comment, rate, and subscribe.